Yeah, so we obviously had so much fun with you guys. We just want to hear, like, obviously, you know,
the reason like we want to do this is because like we, you know, we're older now, but when we were like all of your age, like we grew up, we were always really bullied.
Yeah.
We were always kind of like on our own, and like we'd be picked on a lot. And so like we learned just, you know, we kind of had each other to get through it. And the reason that we love this so much is because like you guys are all like a family, and you're all like doing this together and kind of working through it together. So we kind of just wanted to hear
your guys' stories. Yeah.
But could I actually share something with the kids?
Sure, yeah.
Well, before you kids came, they actually, Allie and Alexa actually shared with me that they used to get bullied.
Yeah.
Isn't that surprising? Can you just share with them a little bit?
I mean, we were bullied our entire lives.
all through elementary school, middle school.
Right. I remember mostly in high school, there was a list that was floating around that all the older girls made, basically picking on the newer girls that came into the freshman girls that came into high school. And some of you might not know who these girls are because you're younger, but the Olsen twins. Do you guys know who the Olsen twins are?
Yes.
So when Allie and I were younger, we looked a lot like the Olsen twins, and we used to really love acting and singing and dancing and painting. We were always really creative.
Right.
So people used to have this name for us. It was the Any Day, Anyway, Whatever It Takes to Be the Olsen's Kaplans, and they used to, you know, like pick on us for just looking like them and you know, being very interested in entertainment and art.
They would like tell us, oh, the only reason you like doing this is because you look like them and you think you have to, and like they would like put us down for like doing something that we loved.
And you know, we stopped. Eventually we're like, we don't want to do this anymore. It made us feel really bad. And and then as we got older, we learned like, wait, like, you know, we're special, like we're talented, we're learning to love ourselves. And just because people are putting you down, that doesn't mean that you should put yourself down because you're
stop doing what you love because someone says that you should, or because they make fun of you for it.
If you're a good person and you love doing what you love, then there's no reason to not. And people will always find a reason to pick on you because they see that spark inside of you that you guys all have. And a lot of kids feel like in order to get that spark, they have to take it from you. And you know, you just have to stay like very true to yourself because you all
listen to the people that are there for you and your friends, and the good people always like
putting you up because they're right. They always are right. And a lot of those kids actually now who used to bully us, some of them have reached out and they're like, you guys are doing such cool stuff. You know, I'm sorry for picking on you, or even saying like, you guys are so cool. Like, I'm proud of you. And so you just have to know that like you guys are all very special, and that's why they're kind of attacking.
So could I ask Victoria? Victoria's in the arts as well, and also maybe she can share her insight on her acting. And did you get that too? Like, because you want to pursue something so, I guess, I don't know if it's glamorous, but something different?
Yeah, a lot of it surprisingly wasn't in elementary school, but in middle school, specifically 7th grade, I got a lot of hate from this one girl, and she pretended like she was my best friend, and we were in this it was basically a clique. We were in a clique, and I really wanted to be like her, so she took advantage of that, and she told me that I need to cut my hair, and she told me that that she would bring clothes to school for me, so I would have to change in the bathroom. She would make me change, and she would make me buy new shoes, buy new clothes. She'd make me do all of this stuff so I could be a different person than I actually am. And I didn't really know that I should have thought for myself, and I should have spoken out about that, so I didn't say anything. I was like, okay, I'll do it. And that was a really big mistake because I let her change who I was, and I let her, and even after that, when I spoke out about it, I was like, you guys, like, I don't feel comfortable with this, like, I really think this is not okay, I'm not going to change myself. The whole entire group iced me out, and I had no friends, and it felt really, really bad.
But
so
you kind of notice, like, okay, if they're not going to accept you for the person that you are, and even speaking out to them, then they're not true friends.
Yeah.
So what do you say to someone like Solange, because she really wants to perform. She's an incredible little young singer, She wants to get into modeling, and you know, it's definitely a hard business, but also like, you know, you girls have experienced it, and Victoria, you're a little bit older. Like, what kind of recommendations or like what to watch out for, or you know, would you kind of suggest or kind of enlighten Solange or like the younger kids if they want to do that?
I would say if you're really passionate about something and you love it and you feel it in your heart that it's what you want to do, don't let anyone try and convince you out of it. Like for anything, if they're like, oh, it's weird if you do that, oh, that doesn't seem right for you, like make up your own decision, like figure it out for yourself, and like don't let anyone try and bully you out of it or tell you not to, or like try and change you.
People who support you and love you for you are always going to be right, and they're always going to be there for you, and those are your true friends.
Right.
And my mom, even like growing up, she used to say to us all the time, she's like, Lexi and Allie, like, don't worry, these girls, they're just mean to you because you have, you know, you guys are special, and you're passionate about something, and they could feel that, and they're feeding into that from you. So I would just say, like, if you're passionate about something, and my mom always used to say, like, life is a party, shoot for the stars, you could be anything you want to be as long as you're a good person. So we've like,
I love that.
Yeah, we've been like raised with that, and it's so true. Like, as long as you know that you're a good person and you're good to
nice
other
to
people,
everyone, and like even the kids who are mean to you, like be nice to them, like kill them with kindness, like be nice to everyone.
it really
It's so much more powerful.
It is more powerful.
So what about like, let's talk about social media.
Yeah.
Have you experienced any, you know, hate, or what do you do when someone attacks you, or what can you teach our younger kids with the social media platform?
I mean, social media is it's so crazy because when we grew up, we really only had Facebook, so
We didn't have like Snapchat or Instagram,
yeah, and we used to not be invited to like all the parties and stuff,
or like to the park or whatever.
Yeah, like whatever was
When we
happening,
were younger.
we used to not be invited, and so
But at that time, like you
You'd
couldn't
hear about
see
it.
it. You'd hear about it the next day.
I can
but
only
you-
imagine you guys like see that kind of stuff, right, all the time.
Yeah, I've seen stuff on social media from my best friends and not like been invited.
And how does that make you feel?
Well, it makes me feel like I'm just around them. Like I'm not noticeable. I'm just around them.
Right.
And that they don't really care. They just like don't care if I'm around them. So I feel like they don't really acknowledge me a lot. But I'm like still around them because like I have no one else to go.
Right.
And I don't want to be by myself either because then I know I'll be made fun of being by myself.
Yeah, that's hard. That is hard.
I used to like a lot of the time I would eat lunch in like the library or like in the staircase by myself because like you go to the lunchroom, it's like who do I sit with? I don't really like there. I don't know if I should just be alone, and like because like you feel so conflicted because when you're in that situation, it's like, well, are they really my friends? Like, do I want to be alone?
Honestly,
Like,
I think growing up, my best friend was my mom because, and I know that now because she.
Best friend right there.
Kids can just be mean, and social media is even crazier because it just kind of it puts everything out there. It makes it so visible, and even now, like we get hated on all the time for social media, and you have to ignore it in the same way you would.
also like it feels like your whole world right now, but like you're gonna meet so many people throughout your entire life, and there are gonna be so many people who have the same like passions that you have and the same things that you want to do, and like if you like love to sing, like you're gonna meet other girls who love to sing as much as you know, like it's not just about like
To be liked, we have to get that like one little like on social media, and it's not everything.
You know, I spent a good amount of my lunches in the bathroom or in the library alone, but it was really intense and really hard. What I will say is that it gets better when you're out of school. It's not so concentrated, but bullies will come. There's people that will be mean to you at all points of your life. So grow thick skin now and keep it. And I mean, I'm 25 and I have my own business, and I never let that to like take me down. The girls are entrepreneurial. You just have to keep fighting through and be really true to yourself and be strong.